afternoon, professors, friends, and colleagues. I am Naik, here to present on the topic of bottom-up approach for nano-scale technologies, working under Professor Ram Gopal Rao. So, over the past 4 to 5 decades, we have seen that the CMOS has been scaling down relentlessly, and the top-down approaches are somehow coming to reaching the limits, and researchers are looking into the bottom-up approaches to avoid the defects and reach the nanometer regimes. So, I mean, lot of sensor and all works have been going on in our labs, and the thing is, like, what about the bottom-up approach? Like, we need to go to the molecular level and think of the monolayers and implying it in the CMOS and the transistor technologies. So another constraint was the bottom-up approaches in the self-assembly regions. The chemistry aspect is more of a wet chemistry, and what I have developed is a vapor phase approach similar to an atomic layer deposition technique. So during the first year of my PhD, there was a talk by Professor Jean-Marie Lane, who received Nobel Prize in Chemistry in the supramolecular chemistry, and one of his areas was the porphyrin supramolecules, and that got me interested into this material, and it's really fantastic. I mean, you see the chlorophyll, it's green in color, but what gives it the green color? It is the magnesium porphyrin. When I see the red blood cells, the heme gives the red color. What is that? Iron porphyrin. So, I mean, and if you look at these diagrams, I mean, the self-assemblies, the nature in which these molecules order themselves is just so fantastic. This all got me fascinated to take up this work and have these a coherence of the chemistry, the biology, and such self-assemblies into the CMOS and the transistors. I mean, we have seen we develop new architectures, etc. But when it comes to sensing, when it comes to having the ultimate scaling things, we see that what we get best is from the nature, and that's what motivated me to take up this topic. So, as my slide title says, I would say that it's God's own material with the diverse things that it has. So, I have applied it to various applications. If you see at the organic transistors, as an SAM can be used as an injection barrier. It has dipole moments, and it can be used to tune the barriers between the semiconductor and the metals. Similarly, in the high-K gate oxides also. Then even at the back end of line technology, we have the SAM as a copper diffusion barrier, where, I mean, we can have a different metallated porphyrin. Here we can have different core metal atoms at the porphyrin core, which can fine-tune the work function. Here we can have a zinc porphyrin molecule, which helps in avoiding the copper diffusion because of its electronegativity. Then for sensing elements, I mean, as you know, hemoglobin, it absorbs carbon monoxide, so it can be used for sensing purposes. Then very recent application, what I have used it for in the recent technologies, FinFETs and all, where you require a conformal doping, we can have a SAM layer which forms a nice conformal layer, and for which I have used arsenic porphyrins, which are not much explored till now. We have synthesized it locally and we have used it. So that's it. I would like to thank everyone, my guide and my co-workers. Thank you.